Not too patient. I can't just sit and look at a computer screen, guys. We gotta go. Gotta wake you up. Let's take out packs. Last case was a banger. The best autos came out in the last case. Never had a case like that before. Kind of like a kid on Christmas. Yeah, kind of. Sometimes I can be. Yes. Sometimes I can absolutely be that way. Other times, not so much. So yesterday, so funny story. I mean, again, you know me. We talk. We like talking all kinds of stories here. I think I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna bet Spurs tonight. FYI, I think I'm gonna take Spurs plus 6.5. I think that's a sharp take. But so it was my mom's heavenly 66th birthday yesterday, and I was actually kind of tripping out a little bit, but that was another reason why I decided to go live and play some craps and everything on the live stream on YouTube. And I don't know, I'm superstitious as they come. I'm very superstitious in general. So I kind of felt like she probably brought me some good luck. Guys, others NIL, guys. That spot hits like crazy. That spot guarantee hits. And if it doesn't at least hit it, at least get you bounties. A lot of times. You know what's funny, ITM? The red with the blue logo is cool, but I actually like the blue with the red. Just because it's primarily blue. No, she won it. No, she could send 80, Nos. I'm not going to do that to you. Nos could send 80. Give me 1 second, Nos. Let me go do the player list, and then I'll keep taking out packs. Yeah, like I like the color match. You know, I like it all like matching. I like the match on the match. I know some people like the contrast. I normally like contrast, but for sports cards, I like when everything kind of just blends in. I don't know why. Oh, I'm not sure, Jake. We're about to find out. There's your guys' player list. Give me 1 quick minute, and we'll be right back to ripping packs. But yeah, even the blacks, like the blacks for me is really nice. You know, I'm not gonna lie, the rose gold is, I hate sounding like that because I'm pretty much just naming the entire checklist. But like, yeah, it is on the real. You know, like it does look sharp, but if I had to pick, I'd probably take a black or a red. Yeah, yeah, but rose gold is different. That's all. That's the main reason why I like it. greens are just a staple, you know. Greens are just a staple, like, you know. And I see when I, it's funny how my perspective changed quite a bit, like going from baseball to basketball. Oh shit! I didn't put the list over here. Stupid. It's funny how my perspective changed. Like as a Prism guy, like, oh, Prism Gold is so beautiful. Number to 10. Reds remind me of retail. You know, black is a one of one, and then going to Bowman, it's like I get these other cool parallels, but it's like I'm so like I haven't seen upside down boxes since the last case that didn't do good. Unfortunately, we're back to my last roll of cases. I don't like to peek. I never did like peeking ever. Like it's funny, like even we're talking about Christmas, or at least Group brought it up. Kid on Christmas morning, even on Christmas, like Mrs. Hammer like begs me to like open my present, and like I don't want to open it. Like I enjoy waiting till Christmas. As kids, we used to get to open up one little present, like a small present, like on Christmas Eve, just to like shut us up. But like she'll ask me like a couple days, oh, you want to open your present? I'm like, no. And she'll ask me Christmas Eve, can you open one present? I'm like, no. Guys, after this, we're going to push the blasters, the megas, and the top scrum NFL hangers and blasters. We made a really good push on it today, guys. Made an excellent push on it today. Gonna keep pushing those through. What up, Tempe? I appreciate it, brother. Mrs. Emma told me. Aside from the little bit of extra theatrics involving a chair. I appreciate it, Rosa. Thank you for being there. And again, I kind of told the story earlier. They were very impressed with, number one, the way I was able to engage with the chat, be enthusiastic, the professionalism of having a storyline for my segment, right? I didn't just like, oh, what should we do now, guys? Oh, maybe this, maybe that. Like, I had a set. Like, this past Friday, introduction. Anything goes. You want me to play Baccarat? Cool, let's go to Baccarat. Okay, go craps. Okay, let's play a brand new slot machine. Cool, let's end it right there. Like, it was always a set. For the rest of these weeks, I'll have like a set segment. So like I'm gonna do some how-to segments like that this week. And then kind of go back to it. Yeah, that red page machine was pretty fun. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You don't understand. Like, I tell this, I say this a lot. I've said this a lot over the past almost 4 years being with Blez. I've always wanted to be that infomercial salesman. I'm not kidding. Like, I know everybody dreams about being astronauts, doctors, nurses, firefighters, policemen. My dream was to honestly be like a game show host because I watched people do it really well. You know, I've listened to people that present really well, and I'm like, wow, you present like shit. Like, you're not fun to watch. If there's ever like a gift I could tap into, it's not being a sports sharp. It's not being great at buying and selling sports cards. It's not great at, I'm not naturally gifted in those things. I'm not naturally gifted in prospecting rookies. What I am great at, though, what I am great is when I'm in my element, it's hosting. It's my favorite thing to do. It's telling stories. It's talking to people. I met a group of old ladies. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you guys a quick story. This was after the stream, directly after the stream, not even 30 minutes after the stream ended. There was this group of old ladies. Absolutely not disrespecting them. They were 65 plus, maybe even in their 70s. And they were in a small town in Michigan. And they were playing slots by me, and they're very nice, very nice. One of them was their first time to Vegas. And like I talked to them and I just said, oh, hey, I hope you guys are having a great time. I like this slot machine. I gave them some of my business card. I have the casino chips on my business cards, right? So I gave them, hey, hopefully this brings you some good luck. They were the most appreciative ladies ever. And then one of the ladies goes, oh, I think my husband watches you on YouTube. I was cracking up. I was like, this is the coolest. That was the coolest story I've ever can tell anybody. I was like, an older lady's husband who's probably late 60s, maybe into his 70s, possibly even 80. is watching my YouTube stuff. I was like, oh, that's hella cool. So, of course, they got free pictures with the hammer. It was just cool, you know. That's the kind of impact that makes me feel good, both as a human being, as a Hawaiian, and then as somebody who's genuinely trying to educate you about the casino, you know. Trying to show that you don't need $5,000 a day to enjoy the casino, you know. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Hannah on the Mega Prospects. Reagan Beers. Smickle and Clifford. Oh, I thought it was right there again. Yoni to 275. I thought it was there too. No, I absolutely roasted. So I've committed to $300 each session, and I'm gonna be very strict for the most part, very strict and not loose, unless maybe I'm up on the session, maybe I'll stretch it. But for the most part, this is an 8-week minimum contract that I'm gonna fulfill, and there's nothing in writing. I'm not getting paid to do this. There's no payment in me doing this. This is just, hopefully the goal is to help my brand out, get more. No, if I run out, then that's where I have the ability to go see other people, see what they're doing, or talk to you like that. I can talk to the chat, engage with the chat, answer questions. I can interview. That's why I invited other influencers to that day, because that's my backup plan. In the event I run out really, really quick and just have a really bad, 20-minute session. But at that point, I kind of know how to pace myself, you know? And yeah, that's absolutely true, Group ITM. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Powell to 199. And yeah, one of the things I was telling people too, guys, and again, I'm sorry to keep talking about this. You guys know me already, though. If there was any recommendations, like honest, like points, they're scheduling some debriefing meetings for this week, and I don't think I'm going to be a part of them, but I told them that I'm willing to participate in them to help out. But if you thought that maybe there was something that could have been improved on, please let me know. Because they were more impressed with the fact that, one, I was high energy. Two, the fact that I told them you guys would show out for me. And three, all of you guys out there really engaged hard. And that showed my commitment. That showed my commitment, and then that also showed that, I had a little bit of a community, and I'm very thankful for it. Super. That looks red to me. That looks like we might have a red, ladies and gentlemen, possibly. Let me make sure and confirm before I say it. Fierce. Cam Johnson. $2.99 on the fuchsia. What was the funnest part live on that session was $30 to 200 plus. Leah Macy. It's just, I'm glad I could prove it on the that is a red. That's got to be red. Yes. It's a red. Yes. $125 bounty incoming. And that's all it is. That's all it is. So long as I budget myself very well. And it is a red NIL. I wonder if it's an auto. Oh, it is a red auto. Red NIL autograph is a massive piece. 105 red mojo of Sarah Strong. Let's go. That's a $125 bounty for you. That is awesome. Who had the strong spot? Wowza. Let's go. Speedy 2024. Congrats. You got a Sarah Strong red auto and a $125 bounty. That is awesome. Yeah, that crap session was fun. I mean, and it doesn't always work out that way. I can tell you right now, the most I've lost on craps in minimal rows was like 500 chasing. Like one row, seven out, second row, seven out, one row, seven. Like, I've had those kind of streaks, and those are just terrible. Like, that's why I try to show people like how to play with 30 bucks, 50 bucks. Because in the event you get into a bad streak, if I roll four sevens really quick and I'm betting $50, that's 200 bucks. You can recover from $200, no problem, on craps. Whereas if you lose $400, let's say you're risking $100 every row and you get 4 7 outs quick, 400 is a little bit tougher to recover from depending on your bankroll. All right, here we go. Stack two. Ooh, that looks blue. That's blue. That's blue. That's blue. That's blue. Put it all on the field. I'm not a farmer. Anytime anybody tells me put a field bet, I literally call you a farmer. It's Carter Bryant to 175. I think so, Jake. Every time we've went bountyless, we always come back and hit bounties. I've noticed in every single case. Fears. Should have took him. Steal up full price. Fears spot is automatically already paid for. True blue. Ace flag to 150. Hit a lot of ace flag true blues. I don't understand how we hit so much of these guys and then we're still not like attacking this. Awaka. This was the main channel, we'd be on case 200 by now. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. The fake we could. Mashak to 275 on a burgundy. Hey Tempe, if you're still out there, though, honestly, I appreciate it, dude. That really it means a lot to me. Like, now all I need that bajillionaire to recognize my talent and recruit me because I'm not quitting Blez. But I'm more than happy to do like some kind of side gig. Hello, Tin. More than happy to do some kind of side gig. You could pay me all the money in the world. It would be very difficult for me to ever leave Blez. I don't think, honestly, I know you guys are gonna call BS, but I would say it now. I value this community so much that you could pay me like $500,000 to go do something, and I would still want to be involved with Blez to some capacity. You know, you could pay me $250,000. You could pay me 150, 175, 200,000, 250,000. I'd still want to be involved with Blez to some form, some degree, you know. If it was like $1 million, okay, I'd probably swallow my pride and just be like, hey guys, you understand, you know. Orange, hey, how did you see that? Peeker. Orange NIL Prospect. Wesley Yates gets a $50 bounty. I wish. I wish. If I was 500K, I guarantee you I wouldn't be betting $5 bets. Fleming Navy. Asar. What's up, Tin? Tin and Peter on the base chrome Mojo autograph. Harper. Caleb Wilson. Really? His red rookie doesn't sell well? Fuck, I'd pick up red rookies for 99 cents a piece. That's interesting. Fuchsia Garcon to $2.99. Bro, I was gonna say, I was like, I better be fake, because if not, I would spend $20 and I'd pick up 20 easy. PV. Braden Burries. I always say Brandon. Purple of a Brave. Shit, that's dirt. That's dirt cheap. That's dirt cheap. I'd pick them up. Exactly. Bundalo. I don't think people realize that he doesn't sign in this product. Nice. Cooper Flag number 1. There we go. Down Mavs. Let's see all of those big, beautiful colors for you again, Down Mavs. Sarif to $2.99 Fuchsia. That is insane. I mean, I'm dead serious. For $1 or $2, I apologize. I was thinking it was like, you know, an $8 card roughly, somewhere in that vicinity. I haven't looked at prices as of this past week. I seen release day pricing into that weekend, which was the previous weekend. So I apologize. That is insane. But that's the kind of people, like, I'm just saying, like, when I go to card shows coming up, like here in the summer, that's the kind of people I try to find. I try to find guys like Jeremiah Fears where I could pick them up $10, $20. I could pick up 5, 10 silver, whatever it is. That's how I attack nowadays. That's exactly how I attack. Because nobody's really looking at them, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are going to be looking at Flag. Even Knipple right now. Knipple is a great buy. Says the guy who's not attacking Knipple right now. I think it could be a hold group. I think it can be a hold. But, I mean, obviously, it's a risky hold, right? It's risky because it can go one of two ways, you know? As with anything. Derek Queen. Here's a green. Addison Deal to $99. Kobe White $2.99. Harper Mega. Ace Flag, Drake Powell. Yeah, I did. That I did. I've hit a few out of Topps Chrome like that. I remember them. I remember. That's why I was shocked he never flew. You knew Spurs was going into the playoffs. All it was gonna take was a couple good games or a couple good showings in the playoffs, especially when the spotlight's on him, and his market's gonna move. Now, also again, right? Takes one bad game and his market will tank 10%. Sure, but on a team like that, I wouldn't worry about it so much because you kind of have those safeguards. Kill me McMillan to 275 on a burgundy. Hey, we haven't seen Sienna bets much. Yeah, I've yet to hit one here. Zia Denise. Now we did hit. I know Jags hit a red yesterday. A red lava of him last night or yesterday. Leah Macy True Blue to 150. I don't know if he has like base mojo autos. And of course nobody else does know neither. But Jags hit this one last night, group. I don't know if you've seen. It was freaking sick. Oh. So like I'm trying to see. And the Brotherhood inscription is disgusting. But that's what I mean. Like, so I'm trying to. I think it was on card. Better be on card. On card, yeah, on card, on card. So I'd like to see some hit from the megas. Obviously, guys, there's no way to tell if he is or is not in the product. He should be. He's advertised. He's in the checklist. Like, in good faith, I'm assuming he's in the product. Here we go. Last stack. Yellow. Kian Anthony yellow to 75. Funny how we always talk about somebody and they always pop up. Nice con on the mega for Nas. Wesley Yates again. Gets a bounty and an auto. Chaudhary. Double base auto case. Interesting. After the red Sarah Strong auto. Siakam on a burgundy. LaMelo Ball to 250. Burries to 250. Our last stack. Come on, give us one more auto, please, and thank you. One more auto is all I'm asking for. Cool, Pete. Jared Allen, Grady Dick, True Blue. Walter Clayton, Michael Brown. So that was the case of one. Yeah, that was an NIL heavy case for sure. Yeah, that was NIL heavy for sure. That Sarah Strong definitely killed the case. Sorry, Nas. Now I really need to hit you that LeBron, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry, Corey. None that I really recall. I think it's safe to say that you're gonna average at least 3, 4, 5, 6 every single case. I think it's safe for me to say that average. Because sometimes he's right on the top of the paper, so I can I catch every single one and I see him, and then sometimes he's like just in the middle of the stack. Not the best case for the rookies in that one. Sorry, guys. Wesley Yates was a bounty on the orange for $50. And a big one and a beat the sword for Speedy. It's Sarah Strong, 1 of 5. Also a $125 bounty. Double bounty breaks on that one, guys. Sarah Strong will beat the sword for sure. And thank you, guys. That was Bowman Player 24. Full case. Full case. Thank you, guys. Give me a couple minutes. I'll get the screen updated, guys. Take your blasters. Take your NFLs. Blasters and NFLs. Wesley, it's orange. That was a good way to make up for the bounties, though. That was a great way to make up for some bounties. Make up for bounties with big bounties. We like it.